"Oh Lord, what have I done?" It was very late at night, and Mr. Lord had worked all day and all night in his workshop, creating animals for the land. He created the zebra with its black and white stripes. And zebra crossings were created to help children cross the street safely. He created the giraffe with its long neck, which can reach up to high places. And ladders were created to do just the same. He created the elephant with a long trunk, which can suck up water and spray it out again. And fire hoses were created to spray water and put out house fires. Mr. Lord then said, "My work is done here." As he wiped the sweat off his brow, he cast his eyes to the floor and then gasped, "Oh, my Lord, what have I done?" There, lying all over the floor, were body parts of animals. A very waterproof body of a mammal, a bill of a duck, a tail of a beaver, 4 webbed feet with spurs, and some eggs. Mr. Lord picked up the pieces and laid them on his workshop bench. "Somehow I must have mixed up the animals," he muttered out loud. "I am too tired to think where I have gone wrong. I will deal with it in the morning," Mr. Lord said to himself. He then called out to his wife, "Sweetheart, I'm going to bed." And he did just that, went to bed. No point in worrying about it. Mr. Lord's wife, being helpful as always, went into his workshop to tidy up. Switching on the workshop light, she discovered something on the workshop bench. "Oh my poor husband. He is so tired, he doesn't have enough energy to put the last animal together. I shall do it for him as a surprise. Here is a body with fur. This looks like a tail, it can go on the back. Here is a bill, it can go on the front, and 4 webbed feet." Mrs. Lord held the small animal up in front of her. "What a strange, dear little creature you are. You are one of Mr. Lord's creations. Regardless of how strange you look, you deserve a chance at life too," said Mrs. Lord. She kissed the animal gently on the top of its head and placed it lovingly on the table, leaving the workshop room and switching off the light. Little did Mrs. Lord realise, but when she kissed that dear little animal, she breathed life into it, and its heart began to beat. Boom, 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 boom. The next morning, Mr. Lord awoke, refreshed and full of energy. He grabbed himself a cup of coffee and headed towards his workshop, pondering his errors of his ways and how he would solve the problem. Mr. Lord switched on the workshop light, and there, sitting in the middle of the workshop bench, fully assembled, was an animal staring and blinking back at him. "My Lord, what have we here?" he said out loud. Mr. Lord circled his workshop bench, staring at the strange little creature. "You are indeed very special, and like all my creatures, you deserve to live." And he bent and kissed the animal on the head. "You shall be an animal that swims in freshwater creeks and rivers, and your fur will be waterproof. You shall protect yourself with your spurs on your webbed feet, and you shall lay eggs under the earth like a lizard. but feed your young milk like a mother cat with a litter of kittens. I will name you Ornithorhynchus, the duck-billed platypus. And because you are so special, you will go and live in a special place called Australia.